Hello. Long time no talk. 2 weeks, really. Huh. I guess first off, I should say thank you very much for the response to the 12 days of Jane and Shaken Christmas and Jane and Shaken the episode. I really appreciated all the kind words. There's really just so much to say and so little ways to say it, you know? It's hard to convey just how much I appreciate you guys. I guess just thank you for appreciating the work that I do. It's hard work and can be unforgiving if it likes, but I'm extremely happy to do what I do, and I'm very thankful that there are those who like what I do as well. And yeah, it's just really hard to tell you, really. It's hard to talk about, really. If you were wondering, the 12 Days of Jane and Shaken Christmas, I had that idea since like the first week of August. I was almost done with one of the scenes and I realized, hey, I have an idea for how I want to release the episode. I think I want to release it on Christmas because I feel like that would mean a lot to me. It would be like a gift to myself, my 12-year-old self. Like, hey, you finally did it. You finally got Jane and Shaken to where you were able to get it. Not perfect, obviously. I mean, you could tell that by watching the episode, but I'm really proud of actually doing it, actually finishing, starting off the story of my dreams, finishing the first episode for it. It's been hard, taken a long time to get where it is. Thank you for just being here so far. I mean, you guys came here basically because of Magical Girl School, and I'm very thankful that you stayed for Jane and Shaken. Speaking of Magical Girl School, well, it's almost the end of the year, obviously. I mean, tomorrow's the last day. And I do have a video that will be coming out tomorrow morning, I think at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's another one of those look backs, basically. It's like, well, everything I've done this year in one video. And let me tell you, it was actually really hard to put everything together. Somehow I made so much in 1 year, even though I was working on Magical Girl School finale in the beginning of the year, and I was dying over that. And then I was working on that silly manga that I got into this magazine in the summer, and then I was working on Jane and Shaken, the opening, the ending, the episode, the 12 Days of Jane and Shaken Christmas, and I still managed to have other videos as well from even before the 12 Days of Christmas. So I just had a lot of content and not very much music to put to the content. I didn't want to use more than one song, I didn't want the video to be too long, so yeah, you'll be seeing that tomorrow. I should tell you what I'm drawing here. This is Presto the Magician, my redesign of him from Dungeons & Dragons cartoon. Literally, I drew this because I was so emotionally distraught over making the Jane and Shaken episode and finishing it, and I drew this a few days before the episode went up, and I think the nerves were seriously getting me. I wasn't doing much in those weeks. I basically took a break. I mean, I still worked on, spoilers, I still worked on Jane and Shaken episode 2. Yeah, I'm actually a good ways into that. But anyway, so yeah, I did work on other things, but I was just so emotionally everywhere that I was like, you know what would make me happy? Drawing Presto and drawing him with as much detail as I can muster. So I took my personal redesign of his, realm form, because I've redesigned all the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon characters in ways that I think they would look better. I just thought drawing Presto would kind of make me feel better. And it definitely did at the time. It definitely made me feel better. I wasn't drawing it to please anyone but me. So I figured I'd look back on this past year and think of my greatest triumph or successes and my regrets, I guess. So first and foremost, one of my achievements was, well, finishing Magical Girl School, a show that I had worked on for a good 3 years. the thing I regret about that was I worked myself to the ground when I made the episode. I mean, it was, 40-something minutes long, fully animated. I regret not taking care of myself more at the time, because, I lost weight, I wasn't talking to people. I just regret working too hard. So that was that, and I think not too long after I started Draw and Talk. I think I started Draw and Talk in April because I remember my haircut was April, I think halfway through the month of April. And I know my first story for Draw and Talk was that haircut. So I think I started Draw and Talk either in late April or something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's one of my happy things that I've done this year. I'm glad I started Draw and Talk. It has helped me keep you guys updated, first of all. It's helped just a ton of stuff. I'm glad it has pushed me to work harder. And I know I just said I regretted working so hard, but I think this is a good hard work. It's consistency and I like it. My regret with Draw and Talk? Making it weekly? That's probably my regret, because it is a bit of a stressor, but I think if I made it bi-weekly, I would have less of a strive to work on it. I think weekly is okay, but I do regret it at the same time. Let's see, another thing that I did this year, I entered a manga contest for a magazine, and I got in. Hooray, success! I mean, I did the thing. But again, one of my biggest regrets is working so hard on it. Again, I was working myself to the ground. Oh my gosh, I remember waking up being okay, I have to draw 4 pages today. And I did that, every day for 2 weeks. And then in the 3rd week, I was okay, I have to slow down. I mean, I was almost done with it anyway, but just I was dying. I was absolutely dying. And I have more regrets with that, but I'd rather not talk about it publicly, so just know that, not a great experience, but, whatever. I did it. It's under my belt. I've been in a magazine. It's fine. Let's see, another thing that I have accomplished this year. Oh, I started that weekly design contest, I think, in summer, and I kept it going. I can't remember when I started it, but I definitely finished it right around the time I had the idea of the Jade Unshaken 12 Days of Christmas. I finished upkeeping that contest because I wanted to focus on Jade Unshaken, so I was I can't really keep pumping out these prizes every week when I have so much Jade Unshaken to do, so yeah. That's why that stopped. Still want to pick it up again. Yeah, that's probably one of my regrets is ending it. But yeah, I think the contest really helped me design things. Besides that, it helped my art in general by drawing the prizes for people. I'm really glad that those who participated really enjoyed the event. I mean, again, I'd love to start it up again. I just, it just gives me another thing to do on my to-do list. A thing that I haven't necessarily accomplished this year, but I'm just really glad that has happened, is my friend group has started playing Dungeons & Dragons. And honestly, if I think I wasn't, invited to play, I would barely have a social life at all. I would only be working. I would not be doing anything else. And so I'm really glad that that is a thing that's happening. A lot of fun times have been had. Lastly, I'll say, since the video is coming to a close, I finished Jade Unshaken Episode 1. I mean, hurrah! I already talked about it, so it's I'm really glad I finished it. I have tons of regrets from it. Again, I worked too hard. But I don't regret making the 12 Days of Jade Unshaken Christmas because it was a lot of fun. I don't care about anything other than the fact that it was fun, so I'm just really glad that I did this. It was for myself, really. It's just, I wanted to see myself be able to make a ton of videos, post them all daily for almost 2 weeks, and then end on the high note of, hey, it has begun! So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this return to Draw and Talk. Thank you for this wonderful year. It's been amazing. You're all really great. And let's look to a bright future. A bright 2018. Tell yourself in the mirror, hey, this next year, even if 2017 was absolutely terrible. This year is gonna be good. It's going to be a really good year, okay? So yeah. Have a happy new year. Thank you for everything. Bye-bye.